What is up, guys, girls, kids, grandparents, whoever's watching? What is up? So my name's Dan Woak, owner of Coalcracker, Bushcraft, and Appalachian Bushman School. Today's video is a little bit different. Normally we talk about skills and we show different like little trips I go on and gear, but today's gonna be a little bit different. Today, what we're gonna talk about is the difference between survival and bushcraft and my take on it. Because it is the most commonly asked thing I get when I talk to people just getting involved or they meet me for the first time and I tell them what I do. That's their question. Well, what's the difference between bushcraft and survival, or what is bushcraft? So, in most simple terms, what I normally tell people when it comes down to it, and again, this is my approach to it, and if you're a new follower and you haven't watched my channel for a long time, it's gonna help you understand when we do different skills, where I'm coming from with everything. So like we're just hitting all the bases with this one. So when we think about survival in general, what we're thinking about is the down and dirty basic things we need in order to survive. How do we go into a wilderness type setting, a woodland type setting, an outdoor type setting, and if an emergency happens, anything from lost for an hour to lost for several days to a broken or twisted ankle, how do we maintain ourselves so we do not die? Like, that is survival to me. So we talk about fire, shelter, water, and food. That is what we cover. It doesn't have to be comfortable. It just has to make sure that those skills keep you alive until you rescue yourself or somebody rescues you, like down and dirty. Now, bushcraft, on the other hand, totally different beast, totally different thing. To me, bushcraft is all about being reliant and being able to utilize the environment around you to make your life more comfortable and your time spent outdoors easier. So when we think about things like specialty knots, how to properly chop firewood, how to set up shelters in different configurations, how to repair, how to fix our gear, and even more traditional camping skills like flint and steel and sleeping with wool blankets. So all of these different things all mixed into a package of being able to utilize the environment around us to make ourselves more comfortable and just make our time out here better. So one other thing that I think is important to mention when we talk about bushcraft is that there's a lot of relation between what we do out here and your everyday life. If it's tying a Christmas tree to the roof of your car, if it's fixing clothing that has ripped, being able to know how to sew it and repair it, or if there's a problem at home or a problem at your business, being able to look at what's around you and figure that out. I mean, bushcraft's all about figuring out how to make something out of nothing. And we run into these problems in everyday life for ourselves. So the comparison is very likely there because we're dealing with the same types of problems just in an outdoor setting versus an indoor setting. And then lastly, I think that it's also important to understand when we talk about long-term self-reliance or long-term wilderness living, it's a combination of all of those skills, not only survival, because you need to understand how to secure food, how to get clean water, how to set up a shelter, protect yourself from the environment, but then you also need to understand those bushcrafting skills. You need to understand how to make yourself comfortable during this scenario. And as those things progress and you combine all them together, you have that long-term self-reliant type mindset. So super important stuff, and it just builds on our lives and makes them just better all around. So I wanted to do this video because I thought when people watch my channel, it's just not always about, hey, we're gonna go out in the woods. I don't go in the woods, who cares? There's other aspects there that we can relate this stuff over to. And when you can do that and you can tie your hobbies into your everyday life, it makes everything that much better. So I wanted to do this quick video here at my cabin, and I'm sure everybody is waiting for the cabin series. We almost done a total outside. We got to work on the inside then, and we'll be good to go. So this was Dan Woak with Coalcracker Bushcraft, survival, bushcrafts, wilderness, self-reliance. We tied it all together and we're having a happy life. So until the next video, stay in the woods.